So we are going to go for the third live. So we have been coming, like I have been coming live for almost now it's third day, I think. So let everybody come, let everybody join, and then we're gonna start talking about something. So let me share this. Just a minute. So uh, it has been very boring day. I was at home. I went for casting my vote, and after that I read some of the books, and then I decided because it was almost quarter past 11, so I thought let's come live because there are a number of people. Good night, sir. We don't say good night when we meet someone or when we see someone for the first time or we are meeting that person in evening, so we need to say good evening. So hello Keshav, hello Akansha. I'm okay, I'm fine. I hope you all are doing good. Hello Krishna, hello Kishu. Yes, now it's correct. Uh, Sean Gaming. Yes, I cast my vote. So the first form of cast is cast, second is cast, and the third is the same. So that is when you are going to vote. How are you? I'm good. I hope you all are doing good. So let's discuss. Yesterday we were talking about modals and grammar. So there are many more things. I really think that these things are esoteric. Esoteric in the sense which is known by a limited number of people. So I want to make it exoteric. So exoteric is something that is known by so many people. So as it has been a very boring day, so I thought let's go and interact with some people like you. So it is a mean of catharsis for me. Catharsis in the sense something that helps you release your stress, tension, and other things, or that is something that you use, or a method or a technique that you use to convey or express your emotions. So that is a word, very nice and unique word, catharsis. Yes. So is there something special that you want me to talk about? So let me know if there is something. So I will definitely go ahead and talk about that. So nowadays I'm not coming on YouTube a lot. I'm not that much on YouTube. I simply come this time. Earlier, I had many friends on YouTube, so I used to watch their videos sometime, but nowadays I'm not getting that much time. So, connection fast gaming. Yes, hello. So, have you cast your vote? Yes, I did that. And don't ask me who did I vote. So it's okay. You will get to know about that. I think the results are going to be announced on 4th of July. Sorry, June, I think. I'm not sure about that because I have not been following elections. So I'm busy with my books and my institute and with you people now. So what should we talk about? What do you want me to talk about? Yesterday somebody was asking about modals. So do you people know what modals is all about or what modals are all about? Politics? No, no, no. I don't want to go for this because politics is very sensitive issue. Some people like have different opinions and some have different. So it is not good. Past simple. So past simple, we have already talked about it. Yesterday, I think we were talking about past simple and present perfect. So for your understanding, I can tell you past simple is, as you already know, subject plus second form of the verb, and that we call past form. And then we have object. So subject plus second form of the verb plus object. So past simple is used when you talk about any activity from the past. Past in the sense an activity which either started or finished in the past. पास्ट सिंपल समझा दो सर. अब मैं उसी की बात कर रहा हूँ. पास्ट सिंपल उन एक्टिविटीज़ के लिए यूज़ करते हैं या तो उन एक्टिविटीज़ को हमने पास्ट में किसी एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम पे स्टार्ट किया या फिनिश किया. या मोडाल्स की बात भी करेंगे. विल डेफिनेटली टॉक अबाउट मोडाल्स ऑल्सो. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. सो टुडेज टॉपिक इज़ मोडाल्स. बट थोड़ा सा कोई पास्ट सिंपल में किसी को प्रॉब्लम है तो पास्ट सिंपल के अंदर आपको ध्यान रखना है. यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट कंप्लीट एक्शन and then complete time. Like last night I went to the market. So last night is complete time and I went to the market is a complete action. So जब एक काम भी complete हो गया और time भी complete हो गया, we use past simple. So I have not drunk a glass of water yet. मैंने अभी तक एक ग्लास पानी नहीं पिया. तो अभी भी मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी है. I can go ahead and have a glass of water. So past simple में ऐसा नहीं होता. Past simple में like I did not have a glass of water 2 hours ago. 2 घंटे पहले मैंने एक ग्लास पानी नहीं पिया. तो अब वो 2 घंटे पहले मैं वापस नहीं जा सकता. So I'm talking about complete action plus complete time. Sir, I'm sitting with the copy and pen. So that's good. सो मोडाल्स की कोई डेफिनेशन के चक्कर में तो पढ़ना नहीं है. मोडाल्स क्या होते हैं? दे आर ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स या हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स कह सकते हैं. दे आर हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. सो मोडाल्स आर बेसिकली यूज्ड to define the mood of a particular sentence. So there are a number of modals. We have can, could, may, might, shall, will, shall. We call it shall, shall. Will, must, should, ought to, used to. So first let's talk about used to. Used to. So used to, it is not that much difficult. So used to is used when we talk about activities from the past. Those activities that we did regularly in the past. Even you can say that, sir मुझे तो English speaking कैसे सीखा है. सर प्लीज़ बताएं, जब भी बोलने शुरू करता हूँ भूल जाता हूँ. कोई नहीं, नेक्स्ट टाइम आप थोड़ा सा याद करके बोलो, कुछ देख कर बोलो. यू कैन कीप पेन एंड पेपर. जब भी आप कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं या कुछ सुन रहे हैं तो पेन एंड पेपर से उन चीज़ों को नोट डाउन करो कि मैं अगली बार जब बोलूँ तो उनका ध्यान रखूँ. और अगर आप भूल जाते हैं, यू कैन टेक अ पीस ऑफ पेपर, उस पर थोड़ा लिख लें तो थोड़ा सा कभी कभी उसकी हेल्प ले सकते हैं. नाउअडेज एवरीबडी कैरीज अ मोबाइल फ़ोन इन देयर पॉकेट, सो विच इज़ क्वाइट कन्वीनियंट और वेरी ईजी लाइक method. Also I must say that um, a device or something. So everybody carries a mobile phone in their pocket, so which makes them see things at the same time. You can simply Google it or you can go and check different words and vocabulary online. So हम बात कर रहे थे, we were talking about used to. Used to is used only for those activities that we did in the past regularly. Even we can say that we had a habit of doing those things. Like I used to play cricket every day when I was in school. So when I was in school, ये past की बात है, that this is a thing from the past. So when I was in school, so I was in the habit of playing cricket almost every day. So I can say that I used to play cricket. So we can say subject plus used to plus first form then object. And remember that when you go for negative sentence of this, so you can make negative in 2 different ways. Like I used not to, so that is an old way of saying things. And mostly nowadays people say I did not used to. Remember that subject plus did not, then used to, USETO2. You don't have to write used to when you use did. So did is already a past form, so you need to use present form of used to. So subject plus did not plus used to plus first form plus object. So this is a very important modals. Why I'm saying that? This model auxiliary verb is very important whenever you talk about your childhood, or you want to talk about your school days or anything that you did regularly in the past. Like when I was in school, I used to go to school a bit late. I used to get late because my school was very far from my home. I used to play many games. I never liked uh, uh, to make friends because I was quite reserved. So you can make things like this. Sometime you need to say used to plus first form, and sometime past simple. So past simple can also come in the place of used to. So this is quite easy to use then. Yesterday I went to the market. You don't have to use used to because you are talking about yesterday. So yesterday is a specific activity. It is not a kind of a habit or something that you did regularly in the past. So used to present, used to past. Yes. So present form will come when you use did not, and past form is already there in positive sentences. So tell us how to use should be, would be, could be. Uh, like it can be used in two different ways. Should, like I want you to be somebody or something, like so I can say that you should be a doctor. So that is one way of saying things, because here we have be as a main verb, but sometime we use should be plus first form and ing. So like my brother should be, no, it doesn't sound good. So should be, would be, like I would be late. If I say I would be late, it means I'm using would plus be as a first form. So it is quite like a mixed up, because some I was talking about modal, suddenly would be and should be came. So let's go for one at a time, because it is quite confusing. When I was a child, it should be a child. That time I used to play cricket. Yes. You don't have to say that time, because when you were a child, at that time, that was your childhood. You don't have to talk about that time. When I was a child, I used to play cricket. I would be your subscriber soon. Why would be my subscriber soon? Why not now? So yes, that's correct. Ankit, that's correct. So I would be late. You can say I would be late for the meeting because I haven't taken bath yet. So you can say that also. So used to is pretty much clear. I think you have understood used to. Now let me talk about how to use used to in present. It is a bit tricky one. So when you want to talk about something that you have started doing that you did not do before, so you have acquired a new habit. So in that sense, we can use used to in present also. So the rule is very simple. Subject plus is MR. If you have a pen and paper, you can write it down, because most of the people are not aware of that. So subject plus is MR plus used to, USED, used to, past form. So subject plus is MR plus used to plus first form of the verb, then ing, like gerund form. So first form of the verb, then ing, and then you would be using uh, like object. So subject plus is MR, used to plus first form ing plus object. Yeah, Ankit, that is conditional type second. So we are not talking about conditional type second. Yeah, would can come in that also, because that is a second form of will. So we are talking about something else. Which topic we should learn in order to improve our communication skills? You need to improve your tenses first. Why? Because other person would not be able to understand. If I want to talk about past and I'm not very good at that, so the person that I'm talking to, if that person doesn't know Hindi, or that person is not very good at other things, so that person might get confused. Like if I say every day I played cricket, and I'm talking about present and I'm saying every day I played cricket, so this is quite confusing for the person. So we need to work on our tenses first. So yes, let me tell you the example of used to in present. So I'll use two different sentences with used to. First, past habit. I used to play cricket, but now I am used to playing chess. I used to play cricket, so I'm talking about past, but I have a new habit or new hobby or something. So I can say that I am used to playing chess. So this is a new hobby or habit that I have just acquired. So in present, we can say that subject plus is mr used to plus first form ing plus object. Sir, it must be which topic or what topic. When you say which topic, so you already have certain options in front of you. Like I have three or four pens, and you want to ask me which one do you want. So which one is yours? So you have certain options and you want to pick one out of few options. When you have number of options, then you can say what. So like what is your name? So I don't know. There are number of or numerous names. So you have to pick one. But if I say that, which is your name? John or Rohan. So I have a certain options. So when you have limited options to choose from, which will come? And when you have lot of options, then what? Like what is your favorite sport? It means there are many sports. Which is your favorite sport? Cricket or football? So you have an option. Namaste Hardik. So I believe you have understood used to, or if you have any doubt or any questions or anything that you want to know, you can write in the comment section. So I will definitely help you with that because I don't have much time today. I have to go on my terrace because I haven't taken any exercise today and I'm a bit tired right now, but I want to go on the terrace and I want to spend some time with myself. I am used to watching football match. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. But you need to say that I am used to watching a football, like football matches, or I am used to watching football. So that's perfectly fine. So Joy, I think you have understood this, how to use used to in present. And remember that it has nothing to do with past. So we have a new hobby or a new habit or anything or something specific that we have started doing. So in that, we will definitely go for used to plus ing. And one more thing, a lot of people are confused between should and must. So should is when something is like a common or a common suggestion that you want to give to someone. So like there is a movie on at the like on the theater. So it's a nice movie. You should go and watch it. So it is a common suggestion. It is a common piece of advice that I'm giving you. But if there is a fantastic movie, if there is an amazing movie which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I can simply say that it is an amazing movie. You must watch it. Should we learn deep grammar? So no, no, no. You don't have to go in the depth. Otherwise, you would not be able to fathom the depth of that ocean. So you need to understand what do you want. So you need to look for your priorities first. If your priority is just to speak with people and to make them understand and understand them, so then it is all right. You just need to brush up your few grammar lessons and start talking. So once you start speaking and you gain certain confidence, later on you can add some more values to your speaking by going into the depth of grammar. But I must say that you don't have to go in the depth unless you are a scuba diver. If you are a scuba diver, so then you can go inside and then you can explore. But overall, I think basic grammar is enough. And you need to go for Essential English Grammar book. That is a very nice book. It will give you certain insight of grammar, insight. So a lot of people question me that is grammar important to learn English? Yes, it is. I have said many times. So the important aspect of a language is grammar. So without grammar, we can speak at a certain level. But if you want to take it to the next level or if you want to make your presence felt, then you need to go for it. You need to learn like different lessons. Difference between among and amongst. Yes, हिंदी में क्या है ये? So what is the meaning of scuba diving? Scuba diving is a kind of swimming where you go very deep inside the water. Like there are certain places which are very deep. So when you want to go and fathom those depths of an ocean or some of the water bodies, so people wear different kind of a suit which is specifically made for that, because there is a lot of pressure inside when you go deep into the water. So there is a lot of force there. So I don't know much about it, about that particular dress that people wear, because it is for their safety. So you can Google it later on and you will understand scuba diving. Certain का मीनिंग क्या होता है? Certain like पर्टिकुलर चीज़, किसी एक विशेष चीज़ की बात कर रहे हैं. Certain निश्चित कोई ऐसा. So I think you have understood this. So I think a lot of people are busy today because elections were there. So anything else that you want to know? Because I have to go. I have 5 more minutes, so I can give you. So if you want to know something else, and I'm planning to go for a WhatsApp group. So if you people are interested, let me know. Dare. Dare is used mostly in negative and interrogative sentences. Dare when you talk about courage. Courage. Like you don't dare to speak like this. Sir, tell me how to improve pronunciation or pronouncing. We call it pronunciation. If you have a problem in pronunciation, so I must tell you that you need to understand those words and you need to know where you make mistakes while pronouncing different words. If you know your mistakes, or if you know that you are not able to pronounce these section of words, so you can make a note of those words and go online, and there are many more websites where you can check the pronunciation. You can go to any authentic website and start pronouncing that word again and again. Yes, he is interested. Yes, Rahat. So pronunciation is important, but for that you need to listen a lot. So whenever you go anywhere, or if you get some time, use your earphones. Like, let me show you. These are my earbuds. So I always carry these earbuds with me. So whenever I get time, I take them out and I start listening. I don't listen to music. I like music, but I don't spend that much time in listening to music. So I rather go for listening to different podcasts or some of the different lectures that I get on YouTube, or some other websites are there where I get some audiobooks. So that's how I practice my pronunciation. And pronunciation is something you need to be aware of your own mistakes. So once you know them, then it becomes quite easy. So I hope you people have subscribed to the channel also. And I haven't seen so many likes here. So I want you to like the video also. And if you want to share this video among your friends, you can do that. So I was talking about listening. When I was learning English, at that time I used to watch a lot of videos. I used to watch BBC and uh, I think what was the name? HBO. So I used to watch a lot of movies. WhatsApp group. Yes, I'll definitely make that group. So I'll be adding some people in that. You can get my number from um, the description section, I think. So I have shared my number there. So I'll be adding some people in that, and later on we will do something regarding this where we can talk to each other. So I want some people to be featured in some of the videos also, if some people are interested. So we'll go for a recorded session, like we will record the session first and then we will upload that. So it will definitely help so many people, because like when I come live, so I'm not able to talk to people most of the time, uh, these comments are coming, so I'm just looking at them sometime, and sometime I miss some of the comments. So I want to talk to people, and this will help them to learn English quickly. Because earlier I was making some conversational videos with some people, the people those who are already good at English, or the people those who are able to speak English. So sometimes it becomes quite monotonous when you're talking to the same person, because most of the conversation that we have seen on those, like in those videos, so they have repeated questions almost all the time. So how did you learn English? What is the most important part of learning English? So like sometime you have to do something that you preach. So a lot of people talk about a lot of things, but they do not let the people know how to do them. I can tell you different methods, but I need to tell you how to apply those methods. So once I tell you that, then it is going to help you. Otherwise, there are numerous videos on YouTube. You can go and check. There are a number of videos, and everybody is talking about shortcut. Even the shortcut is very long now. So there is a queue of people, those who want to go for the shortcut. And let me tell you, please write this particular sentence that I'm going to say. There is no shortcut for hard work. You have to work hard. Even I have done that. And a lot of people, those who are saying, a few days back, I was talking to somebody, and that person said, I did not learning like grammar or anything. At that time, that person was making a lot of mistakes while speaking. So I did not point out any mistakes, because sometimes people do not like it when other people are simply like picking holes in their grammatical structures. So I was not interested in that, because I wanted to talk to that person. Sometimes these things offend people. So I used to watch YouTube. Okay, so it means you don't watch now. So I was talking about that person. So later on, he said that I did not learn any grammar, but still I'm able to speak. I wanted to laugh at that time, but I like decided against, because sometimes it is quite funny when people say that I did not learn any grammar or something like this. Yes, you can speak. A lot of people are speaking Hindi without even going to the school. But there is a certain difference when you get up, or when you become a bit mature. So then you have to go through those grammar lessons. So might be that person started speaking English when he was quite young, or might be that person got that kind of environment at his home, or he was surrounded by some English speaking people. So then it is quite different thing altogether. But for a person who is not getting any kind of environment, so then it is quite difficult. I'm used to watching your videos. That's correct. So Joy, you are improving. Good to see that. So that's what I want people to pay attention to. And for attention, we can use heed. 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 So you need to pay heed to those advice. So what should I say? I didn't want to offend that person, so I did not say anything at that time. I said, yes, that's perfectly fine. We can learn English without even touching any grammar book. Then how would you speak correct English? For speaking correct, we need some grammar lessons. So I'm not saying we need to go into the depth of it. It's not my point. So the fact of the matter is that we need to learn some basics, and vocabulary should be easy to digest first. Once you have good digestion system, then you can go for some typical difficult or fancy words. Krupa Patel, hi. Hi Krupa, how are you doing today? So we are discussing randomly anything. So I'm picking things which are written here. So if you want me to talk about a certain thing or a specific thing, you can write in the comment section below. So anything specific? And I have been teaching English for a very long time. I know it's quite a tedious task or very difficult task to make people speak sometimes, because everybody wants to speak, but they don't want to initiate. When I make them talk, so they're like their hands start shaking sometime. I have seen that. So I calm them. I tell them, no, it's only a language. You don't have to worry about it. You just need to enjoy talking. please don't worry about this. Simply relax, because sometimes it is quite difficult for that person, because he thinks that somebody is judging. So if this is the case with you, so you are not an exception. There are a number of other people like this. So like when you want to speak, you need to find a partner. If there is a person who wants to learn English, so you can make that person your friend. You guys can be friends, and later on you both, or like if you have more than one person, so you all can start talking. Because without talking, English is not something or that you will learn quickly. Because if you want to learn English quickly, you need to speak. Without speaking, it is not possible. By just reading grammar books, by just going through some of the newspapers, it is not going to help you a lot. Because you might understand different words, different sentences. You would be able to distinguish between different words, but at the end of the day, you would not be able to speak fluently. And a lot of people, I have seen that they have a lot of problem in pronunciation also, because when you do not speak, you do not know whether you are going to pronounce that word correctly or incorrectly. So for making yourself correct, you need to speak, and you need to go for listening also. Because when we listen to people, we acquire a lot of things, and we learn the way how to pronounce different words. So pronunciation is important. We were talking about modals, and look at that. We started from there and now we are somewhere else. No problem. We'll definitely talk about some more modals in coming classes. Or if you have anything, or if you want me to like talk about certain things, so you can go in the comment section and you can write it, sir, I have sent you a mail. Okay, amazing maths tips and tricks. No problem. I'll check it later on. So, guys, can you tell me which, yeah, let me know if you have any grammar books. So, do you guys have any grammar books at your home, or any grammar book that you use for practice? If yes, please let me know the name or the title of that book, please. Let's see how many of you study grammar at home. And what are the books that you mostly read to enhance your communication skills? I'm not only talking about grammar books. You can talk about some of the novels or some other books or story books if you have. Because I love to read stories. I love to read different kind of books. They are quite there are certain stories, they are quite intriguing. So when I read those stories, I get engrossed into reading, because sometimes they are quite lengthy and I forget about everything. I simply I get lost into it. Yes, sir, I have. So which book do you have? I have around, I think, 20 to 25 grammar books. So whenever I used to get time, or I used to save money for buying books. When you used to did while questions and is and are in which type of sentence? When we use do, did, while question, and is and are in which type of sentence? Uh, I'm not able to understand what you want me to understand. Uh, when we use do, did, while questions, and is and are in which type of sentence? I think you are talking about do, did. So do comes, or do is a present form. It comes in present simple. There is one more, that is does. It comes with he, she, it, or any singular subject. So we use them when we frame some yes no questions, or I must say that uh, close ended questions. We call them close ended questions. Close ended questions are those questions which start with the helping verb. Helping verb in the sense do, did, is, am, are, was, were, like this. Do you know him? Nidhi, are you writing a sentence, or you want me? You are Did he came back? Okay, she's writing. S- So, Nidhi, you need to understand that did is already a past form, and when we use did, we need to use first form. So you can say, did he come back? Not did he came back. Do you know him? That's correct. I used to watch a lot of English podcast. Joy, you can say, I used to watch, not you. Okay, you are writing in present. Sir, I'm used to watching, but you need to say a lot of or lots of English podcasts. You need to use S at the end. I believe that's helped me to improve my English speaking skills. What's your opinion? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. If you're watching podcasts, they are nice and amazing way to improve your speaking plus your pronunciation. And one more thing is there, they are quite knowledgeable because in most of the podcast these podcasters call different or intellectual people or knowledgeable people in their podcasts, and they discuss different or various topics. They shed light on some current topics also, so it is quite helpful and they use very nice vocabulary in that. I must suggest you that you should go for Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty is also running a podcast. You can watch that. Do you like paranormal video? Yes, sometimes I watch them because they are quite like this. But I rather watch them alone because people in my home they do not like that. I can suggest you a channel. Please, please do that. I will definitely write it down, and later on after this video around 1 o'clock somewhere, because tomorrow is Sunday, so I have to wake up around 9 o'clock. Ghost Encounter Paris. Well, interesting name. Okay, yes, I'll definitely go for it. Do you love it? They are amazing. You will love it, okay. Yes, if you are saying and if you are stressing on that, so it means it's quite interesting. So I'll definitely go for it, and might be if I get time tomorrow, because tomorrow there is a party, so I would not be able to come. If I manage to get some time, I would definitely come live and I will let you know about that. And they are genuine. Genuine. Okay. So busting myths with facts. Okay. So that is about like myths and facts and all. So how long have you been watching these podcasts? Nidhi, I'm asking you, how long have you been watching? And do you watch them alone? Don't you get scared? I love watching your videos. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. And these kind of like comments, when I read them, so these comments make my day. So please understand that whenever you watch my videos, rather than watching, please try to learn something from them also. And this is my request, please share the videos among your friends, and do like and subscribe if you haven't done that. Yes, pleasure. So I personally like there is one more person that makes a lot of podcasts, and that is I'm not able to recall the name of that person. That is Alabadi or something. I forgot the first name. I am following them when they started the channel. Now they have 150k followers. So Nidhi, you have started following my channel also, I think, and very soon I hope I will get 150k followers also. They're also on Spotify. Oh, that's great. I have got Spotify premium account. I'll definitely go and listen to that also. Please make grammar videos. Yes, I'll definitely make some videos because very soon I'm going to have a setup, a recording setup where I will be recording some videos. So you don't have to worry about it, but give me some time because I hardly get time. That's why, because I'm very lazy. That's why I'm coming live. Your English is very fluent. Thank you, Nidhi. And like if you want to speak fluently, you can also try and start speaking and start enjoying that. Where did you learn it from? It's a long story. I will definitely make a video on that very soon. Good evening, Muhammad Arsalan. So, honestly speaking, when I started learning English, I never knew. At that time, I did not know that I would come that much far. So, I started from this, that, these, those, these demonstrative pronouns. I used to make sentences, but I was quite passionate at that time. When I was learning English, I used to make a real time sentences rather than making sentences like वह घर जाता है खाना खाता है. No, I love your pronunciation. Thank you very much indeed. I don't get the atmosphere to speak English as my family and friends don't speak. Same here. I never got that kind of environment that I always wanted. I was striving for that. I used to feel really bad because I am from a family where nobody speaks English. It's not the fault of my family. This is something that I used to feel because that time I did not have anybody to speak to, so I started doing weird things. I used to go to the cyber cafes because I did not have a phone at that time, so I used to spend 15 rupees for 1 hour. So that person used to let me use that computer for 1 hour for 15 rupees. So I used to spend my hard earned money because I used to have very little amount. With whom do you talk then? That time, I started speaking to people, especially from other countries. Because I'm from Delhi, so there are a number of tourists, those who come. So, how old? What do you think? So, let me tell you about that first, and then I'll let you know about that because there are some kids outside. I'm suffering from cold also. So I used to go to the Red Fort, that is in Delhi, and there are some other historical places. How young are you? So I am 33. 12 years. No, I'm 10 years old. 10 years. I have just parked my bicycle outside. Okay, Nidhi, that's great. So I was talking about those tourists, those used to come to the Red Fort. So I used to talk to people there. And first, when I went there, I could not utter a single word in English because I was so scared to open my mouth. So after 2 or 3 outings, I started with hi, hello, and things like this. So I used to enjoy that, and I spent almost 20 rupees every Sunday. 10 rupees for, like, I used to go by bus, so 10 rupees to go to the Red Fort, and there was a ticket also. So I never went inside because I had very little money at that time. Yes, they don't. And there are many people from India also. I'm not talking about only foreigners, people from South India and other part of the country. So I used to speak in Hindi, sometime in English, and that's how I was gaining some confidence. As I was a student of history, so I knew a lot of things about the Red Fort and some other historical places. I used to tell them about this. And Chandni Chowk was very much close by. So I used to go to the Gurdwara. There is a Gurdwara nearby Chandni Chowk, Sheeshganj, I think. So, like free langar. So currently, what do you do in Delhi? I'm a teacher. I have been teaching English for a very long time, and I love this language. That's why I'm a teacher. I enjoy talking to people, and I have been teaching at two different institutions now. Great. And people, please don't forget to uh, subscribe to the channel and like the video also. English is my favorite subject. That's great. Your story is interesting. Yeah, I'm going to write a book on that very soon. That's a long-term plan. I will definitely work on that. I'm not like that is pretty much in the cards. I'm not getting that much time. So once I get that much time, so I'll start writing that. Because nowadays I've seen so many people writing books. So one more book will be there, and you guys, I'll give you the free copy of that. Don't worry about that. What interests you in what? Interest in what? If something is related to English, so I really like that. I love talking to people. My hobby now it's watching different videos on YouTube sometime. I hardly get time because I have to teach almost 9 hours a day, 8 to 9 hours every day. And I love calisthenic workout. Hope you recover so. So Saturday, Sundays are off. I get online classes. I do have some online students from India and abroad. So I teach them. What's that? Calisthenics is a form of workout, so which requires a lot of I think hanging and like pull-ups, and there are many more exercises. It is quite tougher than what we do usually in the gym. What kind of workout? There are different kind of workout like push-ups, and then we have pike push-up. We have different forms of push-up, pike push-up. Yes, I go for cardio also. This is something I really don't like sometime because it's quite tiresome. Like it requires a lot of energy, but after teaching almost 6 hours, uh, like continuously 6 hours of teaching is quite like energy consuming, I must say that. After that, I'm left with very little energy. Then I go for sometime I drink some energy. Sometime I drink some energy drinks, and one pack, like small pack of coffee is quite enough. So what about, there are a number of people those who are watching, but only few people are writing. So I want other people to get engaged in that because that's how we can interact with each other. Then also you are speaking a lot, and then also you are speaking a lot. Yeah, I speak a lot. Not always. When people speak English, I love to speak. Yeah, you are the only one who is writing. So somebody has written, I'm taking English basic grammar class. So I go through Collins English from 6 to 10 standard. It is amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I have gone through that. I used to take classes from British Council. Let me tell you, I went to British Council also. I went there for creative writing. So they conduct different classes for creative writing. So that is in Connaught Place. That is in Delhi. So I used to go there almost 8 years ago. I joined that. So they gave me some Longman books, and they were interesting. And Collins is good. I don't speak English much, but I think I can chat in English comfortably. I would rather go for speaking rather than typing because I'm good at typing, but it's quite not something that I really enjoy doing because it's easy to speak and it is quite difficult to type at times. Listening your story. Okay, you are listening to that story. So yeah, I want to tell you a few more things. I still remember I never wanted to learn English because I was not very good at that. So I went to buy some of my course books. I was in school. Sorry, I was in college at that time. So somebody was there. There were some people, those who started speaking in English, and I was looking at them. There was a man who was speaking brilliantly. So I talked to the shopkeeper, the person who was selling books. So I wanted to know about that person. So I inquired about him, and that person used to work in a multinational company. So I asked the shopkeeper, and he told me, or he introduced me with that person. And I asked that man, please help me. I really want to speak like you. And he was not interested in teaching as he was not a teacher. But I convinced him. And later on, I started going his home where I got so many books. What's up? Nothing. We are just going for a casual talk while speaking. What tense we use mostly, like present perfect, simple, Present simple present is something that we need to use a lot of time, because present simple or simple present is a very common tense that comes when we are speaking about our day-to-day activities. So I think you have to work on all the tenses, but present simple is something that you need to practice every day. So simple present is something that I worked really hard on. So I was talking about that man. So that man was really good at that. Do you really have to learn all the tenses and verbs for learning English? There are so many verbs. How would you remember all of them? You need to understand, if you are working in a bank, you need to pick some words which are related to banking and some common words, so which will help you to build your conversation. I am the first man from Morocco here. Hi, welcome. Welcome, Yusuf. So I have watched your conversation videos. They are useful. Thank you. But nowadays, I don't feel like going for those conversations. I'm a homemaker. Oh, that's great. So, like, how much time do you people dedicate to learn English at home? And what are the things that you do to enhance your communication skills? So, do you, should I use words like cooking, baking? Yeah, like if I were to speak about kitchens, you can talk about apron, you can talk about like a different, like pan, sieve. Sieve is a tool that we use to separate the tea leaves from tea. So, and there are many more words there: baking, cooking, and you can ask me anything. And there are many spices, asafoetida, and salt, pepper, black pepper. There are many more things. हम छन्नी बोलते हैं हाँ वो हम भी बोलते हैं, बट अभी थोड़ा सा ना वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट things in English. We are speaking English, so that's why I told you about that. And same is used for the flour that we use, Indian flour. Cinnamon, yes, cinnamon is different. Cinnamon is something that I use in my tea. I think दाल चीनी बोलते हैं इसको. I don't know much about it. यार मैं किचन में कैसे घुस गया? Why I'm in the kitchen now? So guys, please, if you want to talk about something else, so we can go for that rather than talking about kitchen. Salt, pepper, black pepper, clove, asafoetida, cumin seeds, king cumin, and fangun leaves, dry fangun leaves, and mustard seeds, fangun leaf seeds, fangun seeds, or there are many more things. Star anise, yes, the star shape, which is quite used in making chaat masala and other things. I have seen my mother using that. स्टार एंड इसका मतलब हिंदी में तो नहीं पता, वो स्टार जैसा होता है, समथिंग लाइक दिस. इट इज़ ब्लैक इन कलर, विच इज़ यूज्ड. It is an Indian spice, I must say. There might be other countries also use that. We have bay leaf also. Bay leaf, I think you already know that. Dry red chili. There are many other spices also. I love cooking. I like nobody's home today, so I'm alone. So I cooked some Indian curry. Tej pata, yeah, bay leaf. And I usually pronounce sieve instead of sieve. Yeah, even the second one is the right spelling of that. We call it sieve. It's okay in conversation. Sometime when people are able to understand, it's not a big deal. But later on, because that's why I say that. Like there used to be a lady, and she was in a channel I used to watch, BBC Entertainment. There was an amazing speaker that I really loved watching her videos, and that was Angela's Kitchen or something. Angela's Cooking or something. You need to just Google it. She speaks brilliantly. Tongue twister is important in pronouncing English skills. Tongue twisters, yes, that will let you understand different words. Because same kind of tongue twisters we use in Hindi also when we are learning music. We have sa, re, ga, ma, or sometime alankar and things like this. So like Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. That pack of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked was not a pack of pickled peppers. Seashells, seashells on the seashore. The doctor on the doctor's desk. So there are many more like this. So if you start pronouncing them, that will help you in your pronunciation, because sometimes there are certain words, there are combination of words. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. The pack of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked was not a pack of pickled peppers. So don't go for the meaning of this. So it is a tongue twister. So I just figured it out. So you guys are able to understand that. So one more thing, you need to go for basic verb forms. Basic verb forms will let you speak freely, because most of the time, like if I really want to speak in English, or I want to speak English confidently, so I should know about the activities which are taking place around me. What? Sorry, tell me once more. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. That pack of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked was not a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper is too good. I also knew that. Oh, that's a very nice one, an old one also. I used to read that. Now somebody just asked about tongue twister, so it simply like came in my mind. Still didn't get it. No problem. You can Google it. You can just go through that. Like I'll give you the Hindi one. That is very nice if you have a problem. And people from West Bengal and UP Bihar, sometimes they have a problem with their sa and sha. If you have a problem with pronunciation, especially sorry, मेरा भी देखो मेरा भी change होने लग गया. Sometimes it happens when you're teaching, so you tend to forget things. So sa and sha, when people have a problem, distinguish between both the sounds. So remember that S sound comes above the tongue. Sit, say, sip, sipper. And SH sound comes below the tongue. Shit, shake, sheen, sheep, ship, sh, S, SH, sh, like this. So you might find it funny, but it is quite, this is the practice that I used to do. That's the reason, sir, you speak very well. Yeah, thank you for your compliment. Sir, my name Sina. Sheena. Oh यार मेरा ही गलत कर दिया तुमने तो. Sheena. Because अभी क्या है कि I'm suffering from a severe cold. I have been down with this for almost 3 days. So that's why मेरे तो sound भी change हो गए हैं. So Sasha, there is a very nice tongue twister that I have created. Sasha, saw, Shasa. You are really an expert. It should be an expert tutor. And thanks for the compliment. I'm still working on that. I can't simply say that I'm an expert. So I always, whenever I get an opportunity to study or go through some of the books, so I try to polish my skills. I will not come to your live from tomorrow, नहीं तो आप अपना सब भूल जाएंगे. No, it's not like that. I have almost 130 students, plus some students online students also. So in totality, I have got 143 students plus some students at my home. So I have got around 152 students. So it's not like that I will forget everything, because every day it's a walk in the park for me now. When you have something as a walk in the park, it means, or walk in the street, you can say either of them, it means that is quite easy. So I have to deal with so many people every day. So I have an extended family. I call them my family also. So when, like, one family that you have at your home and the other one is an extended family, it means it is quite big. I have almost 150 plus family members plus my own family members. So I talk to them every day and I try to correct them, but sometimes it is quite difficult. When you are teaching, you don't get to improve upon your own skills. Duolingo is a nice app for learning language. Yes, it is. Might be. I don't know because I haven't gone through any of these apps. I don't use any app for that because I hardly get time, as I told you. So I have like a real time. I have a real time app. That is my institute. I talk to people and I simply surround myself with those students. Almost sometimes 30 to 35 students in a batch. So we start talking to each other. So you deserve that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I really enjoy their company. I love to talk to them. What is important? Clarity or fluency? Oh, clarity. Like, you need to go for accuracy rather than going for the fluency. So accuracy is something which is very important. You need to strive for it rather than running after fluencies. It will definitely come. What is the point being fluent when you are not able to speak clearly? So clarity and plus your accuracy is important. Nice to hear you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope you have subscribed to my channel. Have you? How to improve pronunciation like you? Education. Okay, let me tell you. Education is from British. Education. Americans pronounce education. British pronounce schedule. Americans pronounce schedule. So I follow British English, so I pronounce education and schedule. What is this? So don't run after don't run after accent, please. Don't run after British accent, American accent, Australian accent. No, you need to learn the right pronunciation and be neutral while speaking. And I find like British pronunciation quite intriguing. So they have Queen's English, they have received pronunciation RP. So I go and learn that also. Now I don't do that because earlier I was paying a lot of attention to that, but I hardly get any time now. I'm just talking to my students and people like you, and I do have some friends from other countries. So whenever I get an opportunity to talk to them, so I spend my time in talking to them. How to improve pronunciation? Like, okay, I can't give you a one-liner that by just doing this you will improve or enhance your pronunciation. So keep learning the words of some of the words, sorry, pronunciation of the words that you have a difficulty in pronouncing. Because the word that you have written, that is called pronunciation. Pronunciation. Whenever we have TION at the end, so before that we need to stress. There are certain syllables. At what age should we start talking to kids in English so that they learn a new word? So I think I'm the right person to tell you that because I have a son. He's only 2 years old, so he has already learned few words. So whenever I say that, go and close the door, he knows. He simply like pick those words that I pronounce. So I'm working on his like communication skills. My daughter is 5 months old. You don't have to worry about it right now. Let her enjoy. Even I play with my son, so it should be a play. When you're teaching your kids or any child who is like at his tender age, So you need to make it as a fun. How soon can I talk to her? You can start talking to her. She will perceive a lot of things from you. She will learn a lot of things. Might be, I know that she would not be able to speak right now because it takes some time. But once you start speaking to her, because they pick those words, so within few months she will start speaking like this. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I want to join your classes. Okay, if you want to join my classes, and you can send me an email, you can send me a message on my WhatsApp number, which is there in my comment section. I'm going to start one more batch. I have a place for one more batch, and that is going to be a group batch or group classes, because I'm already running 2 or 3 batches, like personal classes, so I don't get that much time. Sir, I want to talk to you, talk like you. What should I do? What should I say? Keep practicing. I'm there. I can help you. I will let you know a few more things, but I can't tell you everything in 1 or 2 sentences. Keep watching the videos. Keep learning something new. I think I can make her learn basic words. Yes, you should. Basic words in the sense, first you should indicate, like you can point your finger at certain things, and very soon you will see a drastic change in that child's behavior, and the way that child gets to know about different things. But because earlier I used to pass my gestures, but now I don't do that. When I say that bring a glass of water, so my son goes and looks for a glass, it means he knows what that thing is all about. If I tell him that where is the bottle, he brings the bottle. So he's picking those words. First, indicate at those objects, and later on, don't do this. And whenever your son, or sorry, your child does something good, or please always appreciate. You can clap, because like children are very sensitive. So once you start making them learning as a like a fun thing, so they will enjoy learning. You don't have to force, because your daughter is too young to learn anything new. I can speak normal sentence, but I fumble when try to speak complex sentences. Satyajit, you can do one thing, like you need to go for certain conjugating words. Now you would be wondering what conjugating word is all about. That is called conjunctions. So conjunctions, you can use those words to connect. We can call it connecting words. Use two smaller sentences and combine them using a connector. So in this way, you will start using some longer sentences, and very soon you can add some more complexities or more difficult things in that. But to be very honest, if you make a sentence so complex, then the other person would not be able to understand. Please make it easy. So I call English as KISS. English is KISS. I come at 11:15. हिंदी में बोलूँ तो 11:15. So I told you KISS, and don't combine it, otherwise it will be a different word. K stands for keep, I stands for it, S stands for simple. Keep it simple and short. KISS, keep it simple and short. That's what I do. You might have heard me speaking. I use simple sentences. I know typical difficult words, so I can use those words, but what is the point in using those words? Why should I go for something that people are not able to understand? Or if they are able to understand, but still there will be a barrier. They might not be able to understand or like completely. So that's why I don't go for it. Oh my god, it's 12:30. I haven't had my dinner. We can relate with you. Yes, that's why we can relate with you. Yes, that's what I want. I don't want to use any typical difficult sentences or some jargons or some fancy words. So, but you need to go through those words, you need to learn those words. Sometime when you find somebody who speaks like this, Go have dinner. Yes, I'll definitely go for it. Now I don't want to go and have dinner because it is almost half past 12. I'll have a protein shake. I'll take one scoop of it. It's very late. Yes, I can understand that. So there is a very nice sentence that I want to tell you. It's too late. So we can say that it is uh, too late to have dinner. Yes, it's like I had read somewhere like my roof is too high to touch. So the first is T002 and the second one is TO2. He is like this question is too difficult to solve. This question is too difficult to solve. So first I have used T002 and second one is TO2. So you can write it down. It is a very nice sentence. You can use it anywhere. Nowadays, school books are having advanced English vocabulary. Yes, might be you are like me. You did not study books when you were in school. So when I was in school, I did not study like my school books. So that's why I can't say that they were difficult or not. But when I read those books now, so I find them quite difficult. But not very difficult now because I have learned a lot of words. You are too good to live this life. Um, no, this is not making any sense. You are too good to live this life. Live this life. No. Okay, you are too good to leave this life. Still, I'm not able to understand. So yes, amazing maths tips and tricks. Go for some simple books. Why do you want to just go for a difficult part? This thing that you can learn from a child. If you give a slice of bread to a child or a kid, so that child eats the soft part first and then goes, or if he wants to go for that, then goes for the hard part. So we should learn this thing from a child. We need to go for some simple things or some soft things first, and later on we can go for the difficult part. Why do we always look at the difficult part first? Okay, all right, I understood that, what you want to say. So that's what I wanted to say. So now it's time to say goodbye. I'm gonna go. I wanted to go on terrace. अब तो terrace वाला सपना सपना ही रह गया. अब तो मैं जा भी नहीं पाऊँगा. So now I have to read few books. अब मुझे अपनी एक favorite novel निकालनी है और उसको पढ़ना है. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, I understood that. I'm very good at reading between the lines. There is a very nice phrase, read between the lines. When you understand the hidden meaning. All right, people, that's it for today. Bye for now. Novel, I'll let you know the name or the title of that novel tomorrow. I want to keep you in the guess. I'm also from Tamil Nadu. That's nice. Good to know. Tamil Nadu मुझे आना है. I want to come there very soon. Which one? Okay. So very soon I'll be coming there to Tamil Nadu because I haven't been there so far. I want to explore the southern India. I'm from Ujjain, MP. यार प्लान तो हम उज्जैन का भी कर रहे थे because I was planning a trip because I wanted to go to there are two Jyotirlingas I think, so I want to go there. So might be in the month of August I'm planning. Mahakal Mandir, yes. So I will definitely seek your help when I come there or before coming there. If there is a person, a localite, so that person can help us. I have never been there. No problem. At least you know about that place. Definitely you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Read my name. Nidhi Roslin. Nidhi Roslin. Is it Roslin? Oh, okay. You are a Christian. No problem. Christians are also, they are welcomed in temples. If I can go to a church, you can also come to the temple. That's why. No worries. Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna go. Final bye and bye everyone. So very soon I'll be live tomorrow if I get time. I'm not sure about it. Once I get time, I will let you know. And there is a community tab also. Please go and check that because I will be writing if I am coming or not. You will get to know about that. And my mobile number is there if you want to go for some classes. So please do let me know about that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, this is the moment to go and simply subscribe it now, and like the video if you really like, and share it also. My Insta ID is GAURAV Gaurav SOOD Sood 007 because I'm a born James Bond. Okay guys, bye now. Good night. Good night now. I can have my protein shake. Yes, that's my ID. Bye for now. Bye everyone. Bye Nidhi. Bye amazing math tips. And bye other people also. Good night.